Morning. So today we're going to do a little bit of testing on erg mode. The idea is that I want to see what happens when I put in a decent 5 minutes and 30 seconds effort and what effect that has on my zFTP. So if we look at my current metrics on Zwift, you've got zFTP of 199 and zMAP of 237. So what I'm going to try and do is do a controlled 268, which is exactly 4.0. Should be able to do that. I'm not completely sure if I can at my current fitness level, but I should be able to do that for 5 minutes and 30, which I expect will update this zMAP figure. And I'm actually interested to see what effect it has on zFTP. So these are my current power metrics, just so that we've got a record of those on the video. Scroll through that and see the rest. I would expect the 5 minute and possibly, no, 3 minute probably won't go up because I'm targeting 268. 5 minute should go up. 10 minute most likely won't. Okay. So let's hit up the workout and see how that goes. I've created a workout which gives me, oh, what did I do there? No idea. Did I mess up the sound there? I don't know. Pressed the button by mistake. So let's see what happens. I've created a workout which should give me, it's not that one. Oh, where's it gone? Custom workouts. Oh, it's not 5 minute record attempt. I've done that one before. How annoying. It looks like I may have to recreate it because it hasn't saved. Totally annoying. Yeah, that wasn't it. TP test. Oh, here we go. There it is. Silly navigation didn't want to work. Right, it's the zMAP 4.0 target. So I've got a few minutes of warm up, which will hit up straight away. And then it's actually targeting 270, not 268. Well, 270 is okay. I think my current Zwift weight is 67. So quick calculation. 270 divided by 67. It's 4.02. Yeah, that's fine. We'll stick with that. That's perfectly okay. Alright, let's get to it because we've got a few minutes of workout. Got a few minutes of warm up, which I believe is free ride. Braking disabled. So yeah, 270. I'm not really completely sure if I can handle that for 5 minutes 30, but we'll soon find out. So I've got 10 minutes of free ride to get through. So my all-time best 5 minutes I think is around 296, but I'm somewhat off that form. I can probably show you the chart actually. Oh, hit the button again, I don't know. There's a chart somewhere on this page which should be able to show you by how far I am off my all-time best. So you've got 5 minutes 30 there. Yeah, 297 is the best I've done on Zwift. In my 90 days, 241. I think I should be capable of high 260s. We'll see whether I can actually manage 270. But more importantly, I'm interested in seeing what happens to these metrics. Okay, free riding. So it won't mark me down. Skipping away. I'm also using a TT bike because I'm just trying to put some time on it to upgrade it. It's the Cadex Tri. I've only got like an hour on it or something like that, so I need 6 hours before next Tuesday if the upgrade is going to be any good to me for the TTT in ZRL. I was a bit skeptical if I would get that much time on it, but I've looked at the weather forecast and it looks very rainy in the UK for the next few days, so it may be more realistic than I thought to get the 6 hours on the Cadex Tri. Don't know what the first upgrade is, but I hope it's worth something. Okay. Oh, they make it look so easy, don't they? Finish in 12 minutes and 42. But I've got some hard graft coming up. I've done my normal standard pre-race warm-up, which is 10 kilometers on Tempus with a 400 watt surge at 5 kilometers and a 700 watt surge at 8 kilometers. That's just what I generally do for warming up, just to wake the legs up and get the anaerobic pathways firing. Perhaps not so necessary for this test, but I don't know. The current FTP is in the low 220s, I think. So if I'm going to push 260 for 5.5 minutes, I suppose I am going to use a fair amount of anaerobic juice. I suppose I could bring source up on the screen and check out the wee, but nah, I won't bother with that. Just adds an extra level of complication. And bizarrely this morning, for the first time ever, the companion app's crashing on my phone. It's rebooted. Well, it's not rebooted, it's just crashed out 3 times with an error message that was so short on the screen I couldn't read it. But it just so happens it was my birthday at the weekend and I've got a new phone arriving this afternoon, so it almost doesn't seem worth bothering to try and troubleshoot that. Unless I end up using this phone for Zwift once I've transferred everything across. Who knows? 4 minutes of free ride left. I should probably reach down and increase the cooling on the VacMaster. forward fan to full. Normally I would use a workout like this to get some climb meters on the iPlus, but because I've got this TTT coming up next week, I'm trying to improve the TT bike. Two minutes to go, last notch on the vac master up to max. So 2 minutes and a bit, and then 5.5. of effort. I don't think I've ever done something like this for 5.5 targeted on erg mode before, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes. I hope I can do it. But I'm by no means certain. Just got to think of it as a race up New York KLM or Petit Com. The other thing I don't know is whether Zwift logs the data immediately in real time, or if it waits until you finish the activity and save it. But we'll find out. We'll have a look before I save it and then after, just to check how that works. For geeky interest. Right, 12 seconds to go before the work starts. I have to say I'm not really looking forward to this. Let's go. Get my cadence up a bit. No, reduce resistance. You dumb fuck. Well, that was horrible. Oh, well, look at that. 267. I think 268 is 4.0 exactly. So that is my target. Now let's go and refresh the page on Zwift and see whether it's updated anything. So (5 minutes 2:41), or if it waits until we... No, it's updated already. Look at that, 269. Look at that. So what's happened to my zMAP? zMAP hasn't changed yet. I think it will, but we will see. So let's go and... Ooh, that was hard. You might have noticed I stood up after about 2 minutes for more than a minute, then was alternating. Basically, I can't do that whole sitting down for the whole time. I have to stand up as if I'm climbing a hill. But that's how I ride in real life when I'm on a hill or something, or in a Zwift race doing a verticom. I'll be standing up and sitting down. I think it recruits different muscles, so you're not hurting the same parts of your muscles all the time. But let's just go through this banner and then perhaps save the ride and see what let's just check one more time if it hasn't updated those metrics yet. Still hasn't, but the power records are there. Okay, back to Zwift. End ride. Okay. Upload those. Then let's just go into a new ride so I can still be racking up some time on the bike while we look at the next test. Let's refresh again, see if it updates. Now the ride is, yes it does. Okay, so my zFTP has gone down to 192 from 199 and my zMAP has increased from 241 to 269. And VO2 max, I've got a more realistic reading as well, because my VO2 max on my Garmin watch is about 50, I think, so that's about right. So those are the current metrics after the test. Okay, so I don't think you'll be very interested to see me riding another hour or so of sand and sequoias, so with the testing over there. Tom and Sam from the Zwift Racing app Discord were both correct in that doing a good 5 and a bit minute effort increases zMAP and decreases zFTP. So there you go. Now we know. Alright, thanks for watching. I don't know if I'm doing any more races before next Tuesday, but if I do, I'll stream them and see you then. Cheers for now. Okay.